played well. We, for whatever reason, just lacked some spark and energy early. I thought our defense didn't have the kind of pressure that it's had to start games, and some of that is attributed to the way Michigan runs their offense. It's very unique, and so it kind of puts you on your heels. And for whatever reason, we just got off to that bad start. Didn't make shots, and then though we made a few adjustments, played better in the second half, but just we needed to make a big shot. We had a couple threes to cut it to 6 or 7. Just couldn't get that big shot to go. And again, Michigan did a good job of executing, making free throws down the stretch. Questions?
Coach, was the difference in the first half just not being able to get your shots to go down, you felt like?
No, it was a combination. I thought we didn't make shots. Some of that was certainly Michigan's defense, and then others. What was more troubling to me was our defense. Our defense was very poor. We did not handle the way their offense was being run very well. They got very comfortable and made shots and got rhythm. And you know, the shooting or lack of shots, I told our guys we'll shoot better in the second half. We'll make some shots. We just got to keep plugging. But we didn't do enough in the first half defensively to give ourselves a good chance. And even though we played better in the second half, we still needed to we had to play really well being down 16. We just couldn't do it.
You think they had more intensity from the beginning, or?
Oh, I don't know if it's intensity. Maybe a little bit of that. I just thought that, you know, they made shots when they were open. Like when we made a mistake defensively, they finished it. They, you know, when we were a step late, we got beat on a screen and the guy had to help. Next guy was open, he finished it. You know, offensively for us, you know, it was a big question of would our two big guys be good enough to beat up their guys inside. Smotrick isn't a big, strong power player. He's he plays like a 3-man. And we started the game like we've started all year, hoping that our two big guys physically inside and on the boards would be enough to overcome his shooting a little bit. We knew he'd make a couple shots, but that clearly was a problem, and so we had to change and play smaller lineups. And Milt wasn't as good as he's been, and he can kind of guard a little bit better out there, although that was a problem. So we ended up playing guys like Tanner and Noel with the force on to try to overcome it. And we haven't practiced that a whole lot. We have a little bit, but we're not going to play that way very much. And so we were forced to do that, and it became a problem.
They seem to pack it in there and force you to take that side.
No question.
Is that something you think you're going to see more of?
You know what? It just depends on who we play. We won't with South Carolina because they don't play that way. But Old Dominion did that a little bit. And certainly Michigan we knew would do that. And, you know, we hope that we just make enough. You don't have to make a tremendous amount, but you got to make enough. And we didn't. And, you know, I thought we did a better job in the second half of just moving the ball and moving their defense to get more penetrating pitch situations and shots. And we made a couple, but we just, you know, we didn't get the job that we needed to shoot a lot better against the way that they're playing. That's what you were going to get. They weren't going to allow you to, even if you threw it in there, there's going to be 3 guys around your post player, and it was hard for those guys to score. So certainly some teams are going to watch this going to play that way.
Anything you guys take away from this positive before you get into the conference play?
Not. I thought the play of Corey Stanton was good. I thought he was one of the guys that really tried to inspire our guys and breathe life into them when we were struggling. And our guys have to be more self-reliant. We have to be better at that. We can't have a freshman being the guy that's like trying to spark us. And other than that, there aren't a whole lot positive.
Is that a big concern? You say you guys didn't really come out with sparks, and the guys said it.
Well, you're not going to come out and make shots every night. You're not going to execute, play great all the time, but it's a 40-minute game, and we played way too hurried. We got way too impatient. We got way too much self-doubt, and just very quickly coming to the bench, guys, you know, they lost their life a little bit. It was like the wind was taken out of their sails, and we had to continue to try to you know, coach energy and coach effort and keep them going and pump them up. And that's, you know, we can't be doing all that. If we have to do that all the time, that's a problem. And we talked about that after the game. We talked about it at halftime. And, you know, it happens at times, but it can't happen often. We're going to have a long season.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.